Can you do light on one side and medium on the other? I sure can, because I have both right here. One thing I didn't notice till now is that the Curve Case logo and branding is lighter on the light palette and darker on the medium. So this is light and this is medium. I've owned medium since last Christmas and absolutely love it, but some of the shades are just a little bit too rich for me to use, so I wanted to get the light one because these are 8 creams for $35. They're actually $25 right now. They're incredibly blendable. They're very, very, very hydrating, so great if you have mature, dry skin. I'm trying out a new foundation right now, so let me know what you think. It's not the perfect shade, but I'm thinking I'm liking it. And this is the medium case, so I'm going to start by doing contour with the medium case. I like to use the shade Teddy Bear a lot, which is this shade right here. Caramel Chisel, Toned Up. I don't know if you want to know what all the names are, but I am going to go into Teddy Bear, and I am going to use this on a brush and just push this into the skin. Now, I love this brush for blending out this palette. It's like a little paw print brush. These are so thin, but so pigmented. So this is Teddy Bear, and that's this shade. Now, I don't know if the light case is set up in the same way, where if I have them side by side, Teddy Bear right where I'm moving my finger. So we're gonna use this one, which is Cream Carve. Apply that right here. Now maybe I could have done like the darkest shade versus the lightest, but I don't know if that would be helpful, and I'm like the shades that I use. If you want another video, just let me know and I'll film it. Cream Carve versus the Teddy Bear. Now, this is the lightest shade in the light palette, and I'm going to use this down the side of my nose, and you're going to see that you can't see it at all because it is basically my foundation shade. The lightest shade in this one, which honestly is hard for me to tell, but I think it is Caramel Chisel. You see the difference? Now, we've tried this one and this one. I'm going to go ahead and use this one, which is Hello There. Hello There. And I'm going to put this on my forehead. It's cool toned, much more cool toned than this other palette is, medium. So when I pick up medium, and I'm going to use Toned Up, because we already used Teddy Bear and Caramel Chisel. So I'm going to use Toned Up. Rich and Rosy is just a little too rosy for me. And that's already so much more than the other one. I'm gonna blend over into here just because I don't want to be that disproportionate, but I think that you can just tell this side is warmer and deeper than this side. Let's compare shades here when it comes to blushes. They're pretty similar. Looking in the pan, yet again, we've got like the super light pink at the top, and then a very hot pink, and then more of like a peachy coral, and then like very much like a peach. Pinks, because they look the most similar in the pan. Sweet Cheeks. This is the medium case, so I'm going to put it on the medium side. Look at the pigmentation. With you, I'm going to blend this out with my sponge here, and I'm going to use this side, and we're going to use the light. This is Cold Heart, the same bright pink. Remember, we're using the opposite side. So though it looks the same on the pan, it translates different on the skin. So if I was more pale, this genuinely would show up like this does on my skin. Does that make sense? Make sure I'm blending this out with the right side. It's interesting to me that they look so similar in the pan, but that they're quite different translating on the face. These look so similar in the pan, but when they translate on the skin, it translates much different. Now, this still is a very bright pink, but you can see the difference. You can't tell me that you can't. I guess you could, but I see it. Also on the brush, this is the side that has this shade, and this is the side that has this shade. And so you can just see they're slightly different, even though they really look just about identical. It's these two shades. If you are light and sometimes lean medium, I'd go with the light. If you are medium and get darker in the summer, I would go with medium. I went with medium because of how often I spray tan and self tan, but I wanted the option to have the light case because these are so pigmented and blendable, and I just feel like $35 for 8 creams is a really good deal. I did get this on TikTok Shop. It will be linked right here if you're interested in either, but don't feel pressured. Just know that if you are looking for a cream palette that's affordable, blendable, and very pigmented, this is a great option.